Okay, I think we should start talking about this because if this is going to be the case, are we boycotting again? Hey, what is up, lovelies? It is Lynn the Gacha Goblin, and let's talk about the recent leak that I had discussed earlier in a different video. So we have found out that basically we're going to get a multi-banner again, whether it's the spring multi or the wedding banner multi, sometime this year, and there will be hairstyles. Now, the hairstyles are going to be separated from the outfits again, and it is basically long hair hairstyle, and I mean, come on, guys. I am a long hair enthusiast, especially if this is going to be olden times, like ancient China kind of vibe. I definitely want one because it's like when I saw Master of Fate and I saw that Zane had long hair, I was like, I need to get this. Even though I was free to play at that time, I grinded my ass off just to get the outfits, guys. Anyway, that being said, I feel like Infold knows that we are invested in getting accessories, hair, outfits, and all of those things, because if you look at this little leak here, they're basically saying that the Spring Multi and Lumiere are interchangeable. However, there's also another leak that I was tagged in, which I don't have pulled up right now, but it is basically saying that the spring one is just going to be flower themed, while the wedding one was supposed to be like themed, like different ancient vibes or something like that, like different like one was a Chinese general, like Caleb was a Chinese general, Silas was a nomad or something like that, and I don't know which one is going to have the long hair hairstyle in it, but the fact remains is that the outfits and the hairstyles are going to be separate moving forward. The boycott that we did for Catch 22 did nothing. Surprise, surprise. That being said, I don't know. Are you guys going to boycott this? Like, are we going to do the whole not spending anything for 3 days kind of situation when this banner rolls out? I want to get this kind of like sorted out now so that way I understand what is going to happen, what people want to do, what the general consensus is from the community. Are we angry that this is still happening? Are we going to fight for this? Are we just going to succumb to the pain that Infold is going to basically abuse on us? Or are we going to take a stand? Are we going to do a whole boycott again? Because of course, I participated in the last one. I didn't pull for 3 days. If this is the case for this one, I'm probably honestly gonna wait until the last week until I pull. That's just gonna be my new routine moving forward in terms of like banner pulls and whatnot, because I want to spend the least amount of money in this game as possible, as opposed to when I would just pull on the day that the banner would come out, because I found that recently when I pulled for Caleb's Myth, I actually saved about $40, and that's $40 is still a lot, so I find that pulling later will definitely help you, save more money and give less money to Infold, because I don't believe that they deserve it anyway. So there is that whole concept of mine, and I'm going to continue to move forward doing that. I'm not saying I'm not gonna spend on these banners. I will, but I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, because even if I do save in like a short time span, it is still not gonna be enough to guarantee me getting how many pulls to get the hairstyles for these outfits on multi-banners or whatnot. I just want to be completely transparent with you guys. But also, I also want to know how you guys feel about this. Like, I feel personally, I'm at this point where I'm like, okay, well, the boycott didn't work. The 3.15 report to the nationwide China didn't work. It didn't do anything. And now we're getting reruns that are basically 7 days long, only for solos and for myths. And it's just like, okay, is there anything positive that's gonna change in terms of the monetization of this game? And honestly, it feels like nothing is going to change until we get some sort of competition in this space. So I'm gonna stick around and keep playing Love in Deepspace, enjoying the game as much as I can while trying to spend the least amount that I can. I'm still going to do the RM pass. I'm still gonna get the promise. The weekly pass, I don't know if I will get that still. The weekly pass, I feel like definitely helps if in terms of if you're trying to save diamonds. It's like the most effective way of saving diamonds in my eyes right now. I haven't done the math on that, but I do feel like it really helps. But you know, it's really sad that we have to pay all of these different things, because the weekly pass, if you look at that, that's like $7.99 USD, and so $8, 4 weeks, 24, right? Oh wait, 4 weeks, for 4 weeks, $32. Okay, $32 plus the RM pass that you get every month, which is the monthly pass. It is still a lot of money that you're putting into the game, honestly. But in terms of like banners where they make their most revenue, I am going to withhold myself from pulling on the banners right away. I'm just gonna save up and then spend and then see what I get, you know, and then see if I need to add in some more additional things. I'm just gonna be like IV dripping them dollars. But in terms of like the multi banners that are going to be coming out, I'm gonna be very choosy. I'm gonna be very picky choosy. I may not even get all of the outfits. I got all of the Catch-22 outfits because that was amazing. With this spring multi, I feel like they know for a fact that we will not just pull for a kiss card anymore. They have to make it something special, you know. They have to add like a hairstyle, or they have to add a theme to it that everybody's been waiting for. And even with the wedding banner that's going to come out, is there going to be a hairstyle for that now? Moving forward, are we just going to get hairstyles with all of the multi banners coming out? It is a little bit concerning. If you are a multi-stan, if you are a solo stan, it shouldn't be that bad. Of course, you're still gonna feel like you have to pay something, but at least you don't need to get everything. For multi-stans out there, I pray for you guys. I pray for myself too. But we're gonna have to see. I feel like we just have to be smarter about how we pull stuff. And I know everybody online is gonna want to pull on the day that it gets released, because you're gonna see spoilers everywhere and whatnot. But honestly, when I was avoiding spoilers for Caleb's memory, my timeline worked out really well. I didn't really see anything lads in particular, and that was really nice. And if you're not like online chronically looking for like lads stuff, you're probably not gonna see leaks anyway. And that being said, I feel like we should all just wait to pull, because I feel like also it kind of coincides with the whole like 3-day no pull on the banner kind of situation, but this time it's longer than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, that's my thing that I want to kind of like spread, is just to wait on pulling on the banner, and see how you feel. I know the temptation is very, very high, and if you are if you're actually used to the gacha space, you will also feel that need to pull really quickly too, because that's just how like we're trained by content creators basically. But I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna like really wait like a few days into the banner. It really depends on how long the banners are running. Like for Silas's banner, I'm only gonna wait 3 days because it only lasts a week. For a multi banner, I'm gonna wait the last week or something. So that is how I'm gonna move forward in terms of my pulling, and in terms of how everything is going to handle quote-unquote boycotts or whatever. But yeah, let me know how you feel about this hairstyle being separated again, if we're gonna get this for every multi-banner, and how you feel about it and what you're going to do. I'm actually really curious to read the comments on this video. Anyway, that is pretty much it. I will stop yapping now. Thank you all so much for watching, and yeah, alright. I am Lynn, the Gacha Goblin, and I will see you lovelies in the next video. Bye-bye now.